Before we jump into today's episode, I just want to give a huge thank you to Creeperama and for everybody who tunes into this show. You can use our code Barons10 for 10% off at checkout, and their drops are not stopping. So make sure you guys stock up on all your favorite horror movie goodies over there, whether it be shirts, hats, or any other things that they're offering over on their website, because it's a lot, and their drops have been amazing lately. So thank you so much to Creeperama and to everybody who tunes into the show. Be sure to use Barons10 in checkout, and we'll see you guys in the episode.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Barons Hideout podcast. It's still my birthday month.
It's a long ass fucking month, bro.
Dude, it feels like it's taking
has.
forever, but it's also because my birthday is like the 5th day of the month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
we celebrated early.
Oh, man, but we are back, and this is a movie that I've been trying to figure out where I wanted to bring it, and I said, fuck it. It's coming to the Barons. And that is 2025's Primitive War.
I keep
Now-
wanting to call it primitive warfare.
Primitive Call of Duty Primitive Warfare 2.
I know. That's
That would be a
literally
fun
all I
spin-off.
keep thinking.
Oh, but before we get into whatever histories we don't have, let's head right over to Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
So Anna,
Yeah.
with 24 reviews,
Mm-hmm.
where do you think the critics stand with this one?
Critics. 48.
Okay. What about you, Dustin?
I was going to say 53.
53.
Close. Dustin is close. It is sitting ripe at 63%.
Oh, it's 10 off. Fuck.
Even from the critics.
Yeah. And with over 250 plus for the audience score, Dustin, where do you think this one's sitting?
That's decent. Wasn't this played at Fantastic
Mm-mm.
Fest last
No.
year?
It went to theaters.
It went to
shit.
theaters?
Yeah.
I think it was at the time of Fantastic Fest because I was thinking
Yes.
that too.
Oh,
That's why.
You're thinking of Beast of War.
Oh, that is it.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are right. You're
True.
right.
That movie
Shit.
fucking ruled too.
This went in the
Shit.
theaters? Holy
Yeah.
fuck! I missed
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Been a
dude.
good theater movie.
Oh
Mhm.
man, it said 250.
Yes.
I'm gonna say 64.
Okay. Anna, what about you?
74.
I see what happened just now.
What?
She just $1 bobbed you.
Yeah, yeah. She goes,
Because
I'm
you
going-
$1 bobbed her on the last one.
Yeah.
It is sitting
Asshole.
it is sitting at 86%.
Oh wow.
Damn. This
That's
is a
good,
banger.
Dude, like, and this movie is one of those, it's another one of those little indie movies that could. Because all of last year, I have a lot of friends on Horror Talk that were hyping this movie up. And I'm like, okay, sweet. I like war movies. Wait a minute. This war movie has dinosaurs in it. I'm fucking sold from the get-go.
Yep.
And knowing that all of this was done, I don't say in-house, but it was a low budget. I want to say it was up to $7 million was the budget. And yeah, with it being a period piece with all of the CG, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel.
yeah. Nowadays,
And being on
yeah.
location like that too.
That was my favorite part, man. Like, it looked awesome.
This was Predator with dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
There's one
Bingo.
thing I wanted to say that this movie was missing, and if this was made earlier, we probably would have had it. We needed fucking Bill Paxton, dude.
Ah,
Imagine Bill
man.
Paxton in
I-
this film.
Who would he have been?
He would have been Keys.
No,
the-
he would have been Miller.
No.
The one of the last ones that died.
He would have been the general that sent them in.
Ooh,
Oh, you think?
nah.
Oh, you think it would have been a hard ass?
Oh, dude, I can add like seeing Chet from fucking Weird Science, dude. Like
Mhm.
him all grown up from the military, then he goes to this to be that guy.
Yeah. Give him
Yeah,
the same
man.
last name.
Yeah, but there's a lot to like about this movie, and we'll get into it. But Anna, I need to know, have you heard about this movie before I talked about it?
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I think
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think you sent us the trailer and it was around the time of Fantastic Fest. That's
Oh,
why
okay.
because I did. I thought too that's where it premiered and that's why I knew about it. But no, I hadn't watched it until now. Finally had a reason to, and it did not disappoint. We got Pete
Fuck
to watch it
yes.
too. Pete had
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Well, I'll tell what he said here in a little bit. It cracked me up when we get into it.
Oh, yeah. Dustin, what about you, man?
So I have heard of this prior to you sending the trailer because, like you said, everybody was posting this. This was kind of like
Dinosaur.
ZombieCon in a way where everybody was talking about this.
Yeah.
You could not escape it. You couldn't. If you like horror movies or anything around that, you would have seen a ton of posts about this. I think they're even still posting a ton of stuff
Well,
till
there's a
today.
reason. There's a reason why
Yeah, they're making the
they're
second one,
making
right?
a part duh.
Are they
Oh,
really?
fuck yeah, they are, dude. I am so
I
stoked
mean,
for the part two, man.
I just well, I hate. Yeah,
What's
we'll get
even
to it.
what's even worse than Russians, Anna?
Dinosaurs.
Russian dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Mm,
Russian bred dinosaurs.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
I
but
love that.
no.
That dumb motherfucker walked out when they all showed up and they all had their guns out and he's going, shh. I was like, dude, that is a fucking T Rex and you're trying to
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
a
get.
laser, get the laser pointer on the ground.
Yeah. Like a cat. Um, but no, I didn't see this prior to this, so this is my first time watchage. It was on my list and I'm happy that you put it on.
Ah, yeah, dude, I'm so stoked to hear that. I wish I got to catch this movie in theaters,
Yeah.
but unlucky for me, I mean, it's probably the same case for the both of you. Like when they say select theaters, it's very select.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not an iron lung situation where
Yeah,
it
Not
was
at
like
all,
here's like
sadly.
one day with like five theaters and then
yeah.
a million theaters open up. Yeah, no, I don't
Hmm.
think that was the situation.
I think the only place this movie was playing around me was Disney Springs, but it was one of those where it was like either I didn't have the time to go see it that week it was out, or I just missed it completely because it was in and out. It was gone.
Hmm.
And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Hmm.
Like, cause like Anna said, this is absolutely a theater experience.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. Um, this movie looked 10 times better than Jurassic World Rebirth that came out last year.
I didn't even see that one, but I'm going to agree with you.
Rebirth, don't you mean, wasn't it Dominion?
That no, Dominion was it Dominion?
Yeah, it was Scarjo.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was called. Yeah,
Whatever.
but
They're all the fucking
it
same, bro.
looked so much with the Tamysaurus Rex. Oh, it's
Oh,
pretty
no, you're
funny.
right. It was Rebirth. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Um,
It looked 10 times better. Like all these dinosaurs, even though they were all CG, they were all CG in the other
mm,
one too. There was almost I don't think there was any practical dinosaur in the new Jurassic Park movie.
Mhm.
I
But
doubt it, man. I doubt it.
well, they tried in Jurassic World. Like the one dinosaur that was practical was the long neck that was laying on the ground that the Indominus Rex killed.
Yeah. And that honestly didn't even look that great.
Yeah, but no, man. These and I've said it here before. I'm pretty sure, but I just said it on B Action when I like fought Charlie about Mortal Kombat Annihilation and how I will defend that movie. I will do the same thing with any movie that has to do with dinosaurs because I just like seeing new dinosaurs.
Mhm.
Even like the dinosaur movie, like the sitcom.
Yeah, the Jim Henson Productions. Fuck yeah, I will.
Yeah,
Not
let's
the
go,
mama?
man.
Yeah, not
Not
the
the
mama,
mama.
dude.
Oh, yeah, I love that shit.
The first episode of that show, Dustin, he got it's hurling day, which
Dude,
means the old dinosaurs get thrown off this cliff, so he gets to throw his mother-in-law
yeah.
off this cliff, dude.
Dude, I love that show. Is that streaming anywhere? Does anybody know? I know
Probably
we're
on
gonna
Disney.
decide.
It
think
might
it's
be
on
on Disney
Disney.
Plus. Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it? Damn.
I
All
think
right.
so, yeah.
Sidebar.
But
Sorry, guys.
but I'm sitting here watching this movie. I'm already sold on it. I'm 100% sold just on the concept alone. But when we get the first appearance of like this other rogue group that has the lady from Vietnam the and like the three other Russian dudes, like that party of four, and they're
Hmm.
sitting there. They're like, "All right, split up." The American
Yes.
scum are around, and you see them walking around like this, and then you see that fucking. They don't call it a Velociraptor because at this time, I love it. I love it because of this. At this time in history, Velociraptor wasn't discovered, so
No way.
they don't refer to it as a Velociraptor.
Interesting. I was wondering why they were calling it something different. I didn't know
A
that.
Utah Raptor
Yeah.
and something else, but Velociraptor was not a term yet. But when you see that fucking head come up out of the foliage and snatch that dude,
Hmm.
I'm like,
I was like, oh shit, man.
again,
You heard
please.
the crunch of the head,
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Ooh.
it
Another
was
thing
so
too
fucking good, dude. It
that
was
that
so
I
good.
that I liked was how we had this newly discovered or thought that dinosaurs had feathers. This one
Sure,
has the feathers in it, you know?
Yeah.
they, they look a little bit more accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool. Nice
But they were
attention to detail.
bad as
Quick too.
fuck, too, man.
Hmm.
Those things were scary, especially at the end when they look down that tunnel and you just see a fucking army of
Hmm.
them.
And
Hmm.
And
it's because of the fucking Russians.
always the Russians.
Always the goddamn Russians. Their cloning machine went haywire. That's why there's so many of these fucking dinosaurs, dude.
Put on overdrive, Chief.
Oh man, but
Crazy.
that scene alone fucking got me stoked. And then another one of my favorites is when they're sitting there on this boat after they escape the first like bunker attack that they have.
Hmm.
And you got that person leaning over the fucking boat, and then you see those Spinosauruses jump up out of the water and
Oh,
almost
Oh
snatch
yeah.
him, dude.
Yeah.
God damn it, it's so good.
yeah, that shit scared me. In the water, I was like, oh no, there's going to be some shit happening. But then what got me was when the T Rex chased him off the ledge and the daddy T Rex fell off too. And then it landed in the water with them. And then that motherfucker was just swimming. I was like, I didn't know T Rexes could swim. They have little
Oh,
arms.
oh, they got
How
big
is he
legs and
getting it?
big
How's
legs and
he
a tail though.
getting
Yeah.
He's
it?
fucking he's got
Yeah.
little water
I got a big
wings.
head and little arms.
But
Damn,
and
man.
again, like to that point, like they're sitting there, like this militia gets sent in, and they don't know what they're going for, right? And they're
Hmm.
like, we need to look around, we need to do this. And they all get split up because they all end up in this cave with tiny velociraptors or
Oh
Utah
yeah, that was
raptors,
a really
whatever.
cool scene.
And what gets me, dude, is like even though they are babies, they're still chomping on these people, and I'm like, that shit would hurt.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Regardless,
Baby
I would
teeth,
think,
dude.
or not even just baby teeth. I think like a dog pressured bite, like they
Yeah,
get
the
split up,
jaw
dude, and they end up at that T Rex, and they're like, he's over there snoozing. He's big, fat, napping, dude.
napping.
And then those little babies snitch on him. Those little
Yeah.
baby Rexes pop up, and they're like, what the
And
fuck
he's
is that? And they're like, oh my, and they book it, and that T Rex goes,
Rah. Yeah, it's runs them, cuts them off,
cuts
sneaks
him
up
off,
behind them. They
He's
turn
like,
around. He's
he's
like,
like,
"So guys,
it's like y'all must be new here.
yeah, this is my backyard. You're amateurs."
But God,
There's one scene that's very early on that I really really loved because it built like how this team is when we meet like our first team in the beginning sort of, and then there's another one, and then we cut to the vultures, like the people we're following for him
yeah,
when they're
Vulture
going
Squad.
to rescue the POWs, and they're all down there doing their stuff, and they got the sniper, who was Logan. I think that was his name, right? I always get him confused with Leon because it's Leon as well. Um,
Leon, Leon.
Shut up,
Wrong,
Ashley.
yeah, wrong Leon. Sorry.
Shut up, Ashley. But I loved how they were all working together, and that really made me like Logan a lot, even though you can tell he's definitely, and there's even a conversation with him and Keys talking about you need to literally talk to somebody about
Yeah,
what's
that was
going on.
sweet.
So I like that. And then
The brotherhood of this unit, yeah,
yeah.
because
I mean,
it
there's
was
a
like,
lot of them. I kind of forgot some of their names, but like Logan, Leon, Keys, and Miller are like the only people that I can remember.
Yeah, because like to your point, he ends up eventually like turning the barrel on himself. Like he's like, and it's sad, like because again, but it's also
You
like
told me to
think,
shut it off.
yeah, think I mean thinking about this time being in Vietnam and
Yeah.
Yeah, he
that
was.
and when he grabs that barrel from his chin and like gets in close, like nose to nose, and he's like fucking telling him how much he loves him and the
Yeah.
brotherhood. It was amazing.
And that was
I
after, because I mean, we're gonna be jumping into spoilers and shit too. Like we're just talking
I
all,
don't
are we going
yeah
all
Yeah,
out?
I don't
All right, I
yeah.
care,
was gonna say because this happens after Keys gets brutally
bro.
Dude,
killed as
he gets
well.
it the worst,
And so
dude.
that because that
Mm,
was his grounding, you know. So I really loved how there was a lot of like humanity and then not just a bunch of dinosaurs. You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
even more than like Jurassic Park when you think about it. I feel like there's a lot more humanity put into this than there were with the people that we followed in Jurassic Park. I
yeah.
mean, mainly because it's war, so there's a little bit more at
More at
at
stake.
stake. Um,
So,
so after that happened, you just kind of see like him deteriorate, and then when he eventually, gets
but
chased
he
off.
the way he does it, like it's like he knows.
Hmm.
He's because he goes, now is my time. And again, like you hear those stories from people like in any war movies where you wouldn't be the one that would lay on the fucking mine. You wouldn't be the one to sacrifice yourself. This dude booted up and was fucking ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I love having like a ride or die in the group, like literally the die
Hmm.
yeah.
part, but having that character who is just willing to just do it I love like did you guys see the new Fantastic Four movie?
Uh-uh.
No.
There's like three parts where Johnny Storm's like, "All right, you make sure he knows I love him." I'm like, "God damn it, dude." Like just the hero inside of him was just
Hmm.
amazing,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. But I thought you were gonna get at the point where you're talking about their camaraderie was when they're sitting in their little tent and they got the new recruit and he goes, "All right, so you over here,
Oh
I got
yeah.
this bag. Let me go in here. Here's a little bottle of booze." All right.
Pity
All right.
Oh
Which
yeah,
one?
yeah,
Which one
yeah.
do you want? Do you want the chocolate bar or the titty mag? And
mag.
the guy goes, the chocolate bar.
Whenever you want to pick up Big Duck.
Okay.
It's crazy
Yeah. So
kid.
they're sitting. He's sitting there, and he's like, "You wanted the chocolate bar?" He goes, "You're not gonna get far in life, kid. Give me that back. Here's some fucking titties." And
Titties.
answer the
What you need
titty
to
mag,
see.
dude.
Ah, that was a good choice, but it was the wrong choice.
The wrong choice. Dude. That for so fucking good.
But when this movie starts, like after our cuts, like our cold open kind of scene, we get this fly in part where they're in the helicopters. It's like the start of every Vietnam War movie you could think of.
Forrest Gump is where I immediately went.
The Forrest
Yeah.
Gump as well, because they're in a helicopter and Fortunate Son is playing. And I had the thought watching it, I was like, of course, Fortunate Son. But I was also impressed that they had the money to license it. Like the soundtrack also in this movie is a banger.
Yeah.
All the good, I wrote them down. All the good like war songs, Fortunate Son, Time Has Come Today, and Run Through the Jungle. Those are all of the Vietnam songs that play in the movies. So then when I was telling Pete about it, he watched it yesterday morning and sent me a message. And I sent it to the fellows because it cracked me up. But and I hadn't told him what I thought. He goes, "Is there a law that says if you make a Vietnam movie that you have to play Fortunate Son?"
Hey, you got to, dude.
You
Honestly.
got to. You have
You
to.
have to.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, they
But I
they
did
did
like
that a
that fly.
lot in this. At first I was like, "Oh my God, they're really just trying to kind of bait nostalgia for like older movies." But then I was starting to like it more. I was like, "Yeah, I mean, they're over."
It worked.
It seemed like they were trying to
I,
overuse it, but they didn't. But it definitely did work at the
and the
end.
reason, and I feel like the reason it works is CCR just has this sound to them that it sounds old, right?
Yeah.
Like
It
Yeah.
sounds of that
it's
time.
exactly, and that's why I feel like I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was, or regardless, whenever it's used properly.
Yeah.
I think it's such a good fucking time, man. But I like when we are like running from the T Rex and shit, like Anna was just talking about, or swimming from the T Rex.
Oh,
We we meet um we meet a character, and I'm gonna look up her name here shortly, but it's like you
The
sit there and
Russian
you,
lady.
yeah, her name is Sophia, and you're sitting here questioning her the entire time because she knows too much. She has so much information about what's going on. They're like, what the fuck is happening here? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
she goes, then we go to my bunker. My bunker is safe, it's fortified cement wall and steel door. Now stay here. And then she goes into the other room and she takes her medicine.
They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh
what are you
my
doing?
Her
God.
medicine.
But what I love is the wraparound for that. Um like we just talked about, we had one of our characters get his literal guts ripped out.
Yeah.
And they keep him alive. Like they're holding it in, and shit. And he has sedatives, two sedatives, one to start and then the second to finish. And she takes it, but I'm assuming that's what the first one is too. Is
Mm.
that's what's calming her down. But then the guy's like, "Don't fucking do that again." And he goes, "Try these," and hands her some fucking Marlboro Reds, dude.
He goes,
Yeah.
cope. Learn to
Oh,
cope.
cope the
The
American
American
way.
way. I
Yeah.
liked that.
And-
It's good old nicotine, buddy.
And
And
she
those were
fucking.
camels, I think.
I had a red label. I just thought of what would be great if it were like the apple smokes from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Sam
Oh,
Jackson.
Oh my god, dude! But
Or
you see,
Quentin Tarantino.
yeah, you see her like shaking on the boat after all the shit happened, and she lights one up, and you see her slowly, like her nerves start settling
yeah.
because of her hitting the cigarette, dude. I thought that was fucking funny.
It was, yeah. Well, oh yeah, she was taking morphine. There ain't no telling
Yeah,
how long she had it. And yeah, like she was golly.
Anna,
I
can
know
you
how
imagine fighting or running from dinosaurs on morphine?
Gee,
or dope sick for that matter. Hell
Oh,
no. I would be
dude,
dead. DED.
I'd rather be dead, dude.
I don't know,
yeah.
but if I was on morphine, I might have a little bit more. I
Pain
might not.
tolerance.
Yeah, good point. I was thinking more less existential dread that a dinosaur is chasing me, and I might be more prone to laughing
But
and
oh wow, that thing is
seeing the
huge.
light.
What if his tiny arms?
Where the fuck am I? That thing is
what's-
really huge.
What's
Yeah,
Anna
it's like,
doing?
Oh,
She's
that's
mocking.
a dinosaur.
What's Anna doing? She's mocking it. Stop doing that.
Quick, get the phone out. I need a
Pissing it
picture real
off.
quick.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
tiny
real,
arms.
real quick, for some reason, I did not. I kept seeing Sophia's face yesterday, and I could see her in a movie or something, in something else. Like I could just see her face. And that's what I was scrolling. It took me forever to figure out what she was in, but she was in 2007, and she was in the very first season of Supernatural for one episode. And I can remember her being like, because I was like, golly, she looks so familiar, especially
Hmm.
when she's like crying. And she had that same face in that episode, and like that's what I kept thinking of. And I know it was like an emotional episode of Supernatural, but
Huh.
yeah, interesting. That's the only thing I recognize her from. But she's had, an all right career.
Yeah, a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
voice acting. A lot of
Voice
Mass
acting.
Effect. Yeah.
The main dude that sends them out,
Jeremy
he looked
Piven.
super familiar to me too. What the fuck has he been in?
He was in Entourage. He was Ari Gold.
Okay.
He kind of had I think he had some bad moments in the press. I can't remember the exact details of it, but then I think he kind of fell off. I think he might have had a little bit of an addiction thing going on too,
Ah.
drugs or alcohol. But yeah, dude, he was Ari Gold. He was Vincent Chase's agent in Entourage, and he made that show what it was. Like Adrian Grenier and Kevin Dillon, like the four guys. Like Adrian Grenier was the Hollywood, he went to Hollywood and made it big, and they were all his buddies. Kevin Dillon was his brother, and Ari Gold was his agent, and he was just angry and just yelling at people all the time. Like when he yelled on the phone, I was like, "There's Ari Gold."
You fucking shits.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck." Yeah, I was like, I remember him because I loved that show back when it came on.
Hell yeah. Anna, did you have a favorite dinosaur part other than the one we talked about at the very beginning?
Honestly, I really liked at the end. I really liked in the end when the mama and daddy T-Rex reunited and they had their little loving moment, and then they turned around and killed everybody.
They
That
said,
was
"Fuck
so
you."
fucking epic. And it was all the bad guys. It was like one of
Yeah.
those moments where like the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So kill them all. Just don't kill our people. Don't step there. I love how they were like dodging them too. Great tracking shots in that moment, like
Yeah.
and acting too, background acting. Like you're having to act that a dinosaur is there and it's really not. What do you
Yeah.
do? And I thought it was great chaos. Great chaos
Yeah.
scene.
Dude, when she hit us with the lore that they mate for life and when one doesn't show up, they just end up leaving, I'm like, what? That's so
So
sad.
sad. I know, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, they
Hi.
rub their little
And now, yeah,
sides of
they're
their
like,
faces.
oh yeah, we're
They
back.
So
hold little
cute.
they hold little T-Rex hands.
And then they turn around and go, rah, and just start snapping.
Did you watch this with Dad or no?
No, but it was funny because now that he's got his bed set up, he's been back in this half of the house more.
Yeah.
And I was watching it. I got my door open, but I've got it cranked up and he heard all that gunfire, and he's
Yeah.
used to the war movies anyways. And he was like, what are you watching in there? I was like, primitive war. And
Hell yeah.
he asked me what it was about. He would like it if he sat down and watched it.
That's like all this whole past week I was pitching to people. I'm like, look, I'm covering this movie. I'm like, do you like war movies? And they're like, not really. It depends on how heavy they are. I'm like, okay, all right, that's fair.
Mhm.
What about war movies with dinosaurs in it? They're like, what are you fucking what?
Yeah, literally.
I got a movie for you. Dustin, what about you, man? Did you have a favorite dinosaur part?
Yeah, I mean, it's we talked about it. It's the sad moment when Logan essentially, like, he just sacrifices himself essentially to the dinos so everybody can do what they got to do, like that. I don't know, that felt very grounded to me in a very fantastical film. So I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
got two.
overhead shot of all of them eating him too was great.
And it just keep piling into. It's like, Jesus Christ.
It
I thought there was
reminded
only 6 of them.
Oh,
No.
it reminded me of like those videos you see of like puppies, like when they all like get to the feeding bowl and they all put their little heads in, and they start spinning around it.
Uh-huh.
That's what
Little
it
tails
reminded me.
wiggling.
Yeah. I got two. One of them is the banger montage we get of all the dinos that we see, and like it's played on top of one of these war songs that Anna just listed.
Oh
But you
yeah.
like you see them like with the long necks that have the big fins on their necks. Then you see them running from Triceratops. Then you see them encounter the T-Rex and they're standing behind the tree. And they're
Oh
like,
yeah.
fuck, dude.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was Run Through the Jungle. Perfect song for that moment.
So I love that, dude. But my favorite one, and I think these are more terrifying than the T-Rex encounter, is when they're in that open field and all of a sudden they see the big shadows come over top of them.
Oh yeah.
Man, I love flying dinosaurs, I think, the most. I think Triceratops is my number one, but I think I love flying dinosaurs because they're so dangerous.
Yeah.
And
Aerodactyls, man.
and knowing about like their digestive system, like if you were swallowed whole by one of those things, you would be in their stomach until you died.
That's scary.
It's like fucking not seagulls, fucking pelicans. Am I
But
thinking
the
the right
big,
bird?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I love when that one guy says, he goes, oh shit, you mean they got air support now too?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there against on the other side of the field against this other militia, the lady from Vietnam and the two other guys at this point.
Yeah.
And then they all kind of like stop shooting and they're looking at each other and they realize what the fuck's about to happen. And when they land, they go "Cocoon." They land on the ground. That thing has to be at least 9 to 11 feet tall.
Huge.
Yeah.
Big fucking dinosaur, dude. And he grabs that one dude by the stomach and you just watch him rip everything out.
He
It's gnarly, dude. It's
Ooh.
so fucking good. And they have little bitty fingers, but they're up here. Their wings.
Yeah. My little feelers.
Mhm.
Yeah. But we just talked about it. Like this movie, apparently, I guess it did well enough to get a sequel, and I really wonder where the sequel's gonna head.
Back to the island, just like every Jurassic Park movie. More
Yeah,
Russians.
but
And that fucking Russian guy somehow is still going to be alive, even though he got killed by a
Nah,
raptor.
he's gone.
yeah. Oh, dude, then you
I
have the
can see the
fucking
lady
raptor
coming
with the
back though.
knife. The rap,
Oh
When
yeah,
he
that
showed
gave
back up at the end, I was like, "Oh shit, he's pissed. Back for revenge."
that gave that raptor like a characteristic. You know what I mean? And I dig that. Like you have like this, like we did werewolves and like how the and werewolves like certain makeup or the body armor or whatever gave these wolves a characteristic, and you were able to point them out of the crowd. I love that this fucking raptor had this knife still in its eyeball, and it's
yeah.
running around doing raptor shit, and then shows up at the end and fucks everything up, dude.
hmm
So fucking good.
Dude, the ending, like when they're all like facing off against the horde of dinosaurs, and we got our main chick just like fucking dual wielding pistols.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
dude.
reloading. I also want to say that I'm really glad that um Colonel and his crew back at the base like actually went there and believed them for that matter and didn't
Yeah,
just write them off. Like I really loved that they came in and helped to save the day and rescue them and then they actually believed them and they were like, "Holy shit." They couldn't
Yeah.
believe it either. And they were just
Fucking Russian
unloading.
dinos.
And the way they were running at them, they did it in a way kind of made me think of like running zombies. And even Pete said that as he watched
yeah.
it, he was like, "This could be a zombie movie." And I was like, "It really
Hmm.
could. It just any monster for that matter." But
Dude,
yeah, man, it was scary. Just they just
the
kept coming.
the
I mean,
fucking the intel guy that comes and like tells the colonel about, hey, like this thing that those orders of him to do this. And he's like, Colonel, I think we need to fucking get out of here. And then slow-mo, the fucking raptor just gets him. Oh, that was so
Hmm.
funny. And the guy's just like,
Oh
what,
shit!
what the fuck
yeah,
is this?
dude. And I brought up how much but I like the details of the history of this. Like, did you guys watch through the credits?
Oh
Uh-uh.
no.
Okay, it's nothing crazy, but there's actual like Vietnam stills
Oh,
posted
okay.
throughout the credits. But they digitally put dinosaurs into the fucking stills,
So
dude.
fucking funny.
Dude.
That's funny.
And I'm like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I dig the small detail of that, dude.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
man, this movie was so smart. And for it being an independent movie, I need it to come out on physical.
There's not a
Like I
physical yet?
not yet. I guess if it's not being worked on, it's not yet. I know there's a lot of
Hmm.
digital. It had trouble getting onto Hulu this past month because when I picked it, I seen it was coming to Hulu. I'm like, okay, it's easily accessible. You
Hmm.
know, other than renting it from YouTube where we all did.
Yeah.
I actually rented it from Amazon.
I rented it from
Yeah,
you. I
same,
usually
Anna.
do
I went
YouTube.
to Amy too.
I meant to too because that way I can log into my YouTube and Dad can watch it easier. But I just wasn't
Yeah,
thinking, and I went because I have a Fire TV, so I just searched and it was there.
yeah, but I need it on a physical disc. I need commentary. I have one gripe about this movie. And Anna, you brought it up because your dad heard all the explosions and gunshots and shit, right?
That was louder than a lot of the talking, even on
Everything.
the good copy.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. Yeah.
I had to throw on subtitles.
Oh, I
Yeah.
Just like
always do. But yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
I can't hear without my subtitles.
I can't.
Um, hmm,
That's my only gripe. It's just the audio level was
Yeah, audio needed to be turned up.
I
yeah.
mean, I have a gripe, but it's really not that big. It doesn't really damper my experience with it. Is that it is over 2 hours.
If
But
it's over 2 hours, it better be fucking good.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
it was
it
worth.
was
You
really
had
good.
to build the camaraderie.
The
Yeah.
the time went by quick because it was constant movage. Like we're moving, moving, moving. We're not stuck
Like a
in like
video
one
game.
spot for too long. Um, but that's really it. You can't really dock this for the CG
No.
or anything like that. It's low
It looked
budget
great.
indie.
It looked great.
Like
Yeah.
for it
Dude,
being low budget, like well, low budget and 7 millions, but that is literally like a low budget like movie
yeah.
now if you want to do something on this scale. So they
Dude,
did a great job.
the scene where they're walking in the herd of the long necks those dinosaurs look fantastic.
Yeah.
They do.
Even in
Dude,
the ending when all the dinosaurs are everywhere, like how it's all mixed, like it looks
Hmm.
pretty damn good. Now, say this was like 5 years ago, probably not. It probably would have looked like complete dog shit. But where we are
I
now,
wonder what he used. Did he use Unreal Engine?
oh, that probably would have been smart, I would think. We're gonna look this up and it's gonna be like, yeah, it was all AI generated.
It better not
No,
be.
I don't. There's no way.
No, no way. It would not look this good at
No, it
all.
wouldn't.
No. Also the other scene that I actually really enjoyed because of the impending doom that we know that the characters are going to face is when they reach the base at the end and they're putting all the C4 on the tanks and then he's like yelling out for Miller and then they get Miller gets side quested by the other chick from the rival group. That was cool, and then also with him being like, "Well, God forgive me," and then he fucking gets killed, and
Yeah,
they have the
that was
flashback of him at the village with all the dead children and stuff in front of him. That was devastating.
that was a
Oh,
brutal scene. But honestly, in
yeah.
one of those moments, it's kind of you kind of can't blame her for doing what she did.
Yeah,
It was just
No.
it was heartbreaking for both on both sides. That
yeah,
his squad killed her village, and she was
yeah.
getting revenge. Can't really
Hmm.
blame her. But
But
his
we love
remarks
war,
too.
right?
Ugh.
Uh, it says here that Luke Spark, the guy that directed the movie, created his own visual effects house
Oh wow,
for
Okay,
for this movie. So
wow. So
nice.
it's only
That's
gonna get
yeah,
better from here on
awesome.
out.
yeah.
Well, God,
Well,
by God.
it looked good.
I know
You
that's
can
what I'm
only go up.
saying. They
Yeah.
keep going up. Damn, that's what I keep
Yeah,
saying. Like just like with Iron Lung, like these indie movies that are coming out with better CGI than fucking Marvel and Disney. Like, get
Hmm.
it together, Hollywood. They're doing better than you.
even writing, this like script
Yeah,
writing and
that too.
and scene blocking is way better than all this other BS that we've been getting lately
I
on
also
the indie
really
side.
loved Ryan Quanten as the lead guy. What was his name? Baker.
Yeah,
Uh, he was the lead in Dead Silence, the puppet movie.
that's right. Wow, no
He's
wonder why he looked
aged.
familiar to me.
He's aged, but still
What?
looks good. He's yes. I was like, oh,
What?
he's in this too. Yes. Hmm.
Wow, so they
Oh
actually,
my God,
wow,
dude. I
okay.
love Dead Silence.
No, do you?
I
It's
love
eh, eh.
you have I
Yeah.
know. I
You
Was that
listen
love
a
to
Dead
that
James
old
Silence.
Wan
episode.
film?
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
That was the predecessor. Billy the Puppet came from that, but that's fucking Donnie Wahlberg in it, kid.
Hmm.
yeah, that's right.
Fucking Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Dustin, if you were to pitch a sequel to this, like, there's one obviously coming out, but if you were writing the sequel to this movie, what would you add to it?
What I would do is like okay. I think I would scrap everything that was in this one. Like the people, like the army. I want it grounded in the villages around and just some random kids playing and they stumble upon this facility that's all busted up. And then they find, dinosaurs and they bring it to the village and then the village has to essentially defend themselves and then military come. I want it more grounded with like just regular folk and not
Did you
big
ever
big
read the
war.
Jurassic Park books?
No.
So in the first Jurassic Park book, like the half of the first, like, I don't know, I think like 5 chapters are about stuff that's happened on the island opposed to Jurassic Park. So
Mm.
like there's a part where like these little lizards are known by another name by this village because they would cut like they would be come in at night and steal babies because babies were
Oh
small enough,
God.
but they would eat them. That's what they would do because they're
Oh
Yeah.
no,
dinosaurs, you know.
no.
But essentially what you just pitched was like the epilogue of Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Without even
And
knowing it.
yeah, the book, dude, I highly recommend you at least listen to it.
Okay. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
take your
man, it's
recommendation.
good. Like it's a lot different than the movie. A lot different. It makes you read what the T-Rex smells like.
Dang.
Do you
Dude.
remember what it said?
Yeah, because they talk about the rotten flesh. Because you never think about how these dinosaurs are never. Why would they always be clean? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they don't eat and then wash their mouth and hands and then they're done. No, dude. Like they just.
They're like big
uh,
stinky dogs.
Mm,
But imagine like the scales and the feathers that these dinosaurs have being drenched in blood and rotting meat all the time.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's wild. Anna, what would you add to a sequel?
I really don't know because I feel like just with the location they're in, it would be kind of hard to do anything like realistic. And they were already starting to starve by the time they got there in Vietnam.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know how more technologically advanced the world could be and then still be alive without a food source. So it's got to be like either military or rich people coming in to cash in on it in some way. My money's on the Russians are coming back. Somebody that worked with Borodin and the Russian lady that knew what was going on is still going to be alive somewhere. She wasn't the only one that escaped after all,
Yeah.
or somebody else back in Russia knew the plans. That's what I think is going to happen. And it's going to be about the Russians. And then, but obviously at this point, the military knows what's going on too, our team. So I would like to see Jeremy Piven come back as the colonel and be like, no, we can't let this happen. Maybe it's like a civil war in a weird way with the two countries, but on one land for the dinosaurs. You know,
Okay. All right.
big
That's
duh.
interesting.
I would, the movie's about war, right? Like it's Vietnam War,
Mm,
everything's going on. I would like to think these dinosaurs evolve, right? So
start
they
carrying
start.
guns.
There is a new recruit into this group, and it is an anthropomorphic dinosaur.
All
To
right.
piggyback off what Anna was just saying about how this military group goes back into this world and tries to defend it or whatever from the Russians, you have our colonel finds this baby triceratops. And this baby triceratops is raised by him to the point where it stands on two legs. It evolves. He puts the fucking red bandana on. He's got some dog tags. And he's out there defending his property with the military people.
Okay.
There you
Dude, how badass would that
go.
be?
It would be pretty badass.
Like you
Yeah.
you are you go to war and you see this fucking dinosaur man walking up to you and you're like,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Hello.
Uh-oh. And it fucking gets you with his horns, dude.
What's gonna happen is that they're gonna get a massive budget. They're gonna bring in Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's gonna be Arnie versus the dinos.
I hope not.
I
We
don't
don't
need
need
all
Arnie in the
I don't need
dino.
Arnie. You know who would be good as a military leader, and I've seen it before. And was it DNA? I did over on B Action is Lyndon Ashby. Lyndon Ashby is the guy that played Johnny Cage in the first
Hmm.
Mortal Kombat movie.
Hmm.
Like he has that arrogance, he has the swag, easily could do it.
It's gonna be Bill Skarsgård
There you go, with no shirt on.
because everything now is just Bill Skarsgård.
You have my attention.
We're gonna resurrect Bill Paxton, and he's gonna be the lead,
Tommy Lee Jones can come and do it.
dude.
Nah.
Yeah. I need some James Remar. We just seen him in fucking Welcome to
Welcome to
Derry.
Dairy.
Yeah, someone great.
Yeah, that.
Idris Elba.
There
Okay.
you go.
We're just gonna get everybody.
Everyone can be the war generals. Go down our
It's like the
Rolodex.
Expendables, but it's now the primitives.
Yeah. All right, guys. How do you feel about rating this bad Larry?
I think we're good to go.
Do it.
Anna,
Yeah.
out of 5 Velociraptors, what do you give Primitive War?
5. 5 out of 5.
Fuck yeah, dude.
This is a banger. This is a rewatcher. This is a keeper. I mean, even with it being over 2 hours, it's still got fun rewatchability. I want to show it to Dad because I know he'll get a kick out of it. The action's great. It's a great war movie. It's a great action movie. It's a great monster movie. Dinosaurs, Ryan Quanten, Jeremy Piven. What more can you ask for? It's just awesome. Awesome pick, Big Duh.
Yes. Better than Project Metal Beast?
You goddamn right. Yeah. Tenfold.
Dang it.
Yeah.
What about you, Dustin? What are you rating Primitive War?
I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 Dino Nuggies.
Yay! Dino Nugs are the best.
With mashed
Yeah.
potatoes.
Yes.
Mashed
Like I
taters.
said, like my only gripe was the time, but even with it being long, it doesn't really take anything away from it. The writing was good,
That's what
CGI
she
was
said.
good. The pacing, the pacing was really good. It really kept you wanting more to see what was going to happen. The camaraderie between everybody was great. Even like the adding of extra characters, even we're already following like 10 people. It
That felt
felt
like
fine.
dog soldiers too, by the way. Sorry to interrupt you. Little
Mhm.
dog soldiery in parts.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it. So if you guys like dog soldiers, you most likely like this one. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I didn't know what to expect or if I was gonna like it. Because the first thing I saw was it's fucking 2 hours and 12 minutes. Big duh, what the fuck?
I saw that,
And
saw that too. I was like, eh.
but I put it on and I just I do it once per every movie I watch if it's new. Just I'm like, okay, how much time has passed? And I looked, I was like, 45 minutes has already gone by. All right, this movie's fun.
That's it, dude.
Easy.
Fucking
That's
strapped
good.
in, yeah.
Easy watch, easy to follow along with.
So yeah, I thought they did a really good job of creating not really something new, but making it feel new. And I
Good way
like
to
that a
put
lot.
it. Agreed.
What about you, Big Duh?
Oh, this is easily a 5 out of 5, man. I will
Yes, sir.
defend. I will watch any movie with a dinosaur in it. I do like war movies. Some of them are super heavy.
too.
One of my favorite, like one of two movies I'll put on, or if I come across it, I don't care what part it's on, I'll watch it. Is The Patriot.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's a
I thought you were
good
gonna say
one.
Black Hawk Down.
No, I like The Patriot,
Yeah, that's a good one.
a lot, and the history that this movie kind of followed, which was great. Like certain things that they did, the names of these dinosaurs they didn't know.
Yeah,
The technology, other than the Russian secret, technology was futuristic. Everything
yeah,
else
of course.
was literally primitive, which I really liked.
Yeah.
You
Good
know,
point.
the dinosaurs look great. There was fun interactions with them, like Anna, we talked about that fucking T-Rex swims,
Mm-hmm.
and this
Yes.
dude's over here grabbing his knocked out friend because the water on impact knocked him out.
And
Man,
nothing's just coming. I was like, ah. And then we get the overhead shot of him dragging his buddy and T Rex just getting it. And I was like, fuck that, dude. Ain't no
mm-mm.
way. I didn't know they could swim.
No way, dude. That's scary shit. But yeah, easily a 5 out of 5, and my ass will be planted in the theater when part 2 comes out.
For sure.
Hell yeah,
So
let's go.
solid pick, I guess, for this week.
Yeah.
But when this episode's out, Anna, where are we going to be this
Wait.
weekend?
No, we have a blurb.
Dustin, cut this out. I got excited. Yeah.
No,
I
I want to
know.
keep it for funsies. No,
Nope. But you know what they have over in that primitive area, Anna?
What is that?
The Baron's blurb.
It's the Bears blurbs. For those of you who are new here, the Barons Blurbs is where we take a synopsis of whatever movie we are reviewing. We take some words out, replace them with other ones, and it becomes a funny synopsis. Today it's Primitive War. Little D, give me a location.
Vietnam.
No, that's the word
I know.
I'm replacing. You jerk.
I know. I was just being funny.
Fucking numb.
California.
Okay. Big D, give me a group of people, like camp counselors.
Oh, okay.
But you don't have to use that.
uh, Army men. Is that the word you're replacing? I was making a joke. You don't have to use that.
Okay, good. I mean, yeah.
Uh,
Stop thinking of the movie. Think random.
Bobsledders.
Okay, there we go.
Bobsledders.
Well, they give me an animal.
Squirrel.
Big D, give me an adjective.
That's describing the word.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Smelly.
Me? No.
Not
Well, D,
me.
give me a place.
Mickey D's.
Big D, give me a color.
Blurple.
Blurple. Go.
Well, D, give me a group of people.
The Schwarzeneggers.
There's more than one?
It's all family. Past and present.
Big D, give me a location.
What is the name of the globe in Vegas?
The
sphere?
Dome. Sphere, yeah.
There
I
you
was
go.
like, the dome? No.
The Church of Dome.
Well, D, give me an animal.
Big duh.
No.
Oh, damn.
Animals.
We'll do ferrets.
There we go. Much better.
Longer squirrels. There you
Right.
go.
They're cute. Big D, give me a verb.
Smoked.
Ooh.
Will D, give me a person. Or
Big
people.
duh.
No.
There you go. I said, there's your opportunity.
Damn it. Oh, man. Let's see. What would be funny? Fuck it. Bill Paxton.
Okay, there you go. Okay, here we go. The primitive war blurb. This one got me tickled. California, 1968. A group of bobsledders known as Squirrel Squad
Let's go, man.
Fucking Squirrel Squad.
is sent to a smelly McDonald's to uncover the fate of a blurple beret Schwarzenegger. They soon discover they are not alone. What awaits them in the sphere are ferrets, and none of them can smoke. Their Bill Paxton is over 66 million years old.
Holy
Oh.
fuck.
The fucking Squirrel Squad is here.
Squirrel Squad.
Damn, man.
Oh,
That's
my
great.
goodness.
The B team.
These are always so fucking funny.
They are funny. The past few have been good. Man, I still get tickled over that iron lung one. The scruffy rice cake.
Dude.
Now, Big D, tell the listeners where we're going next weekend. Or technically this weekend when they listen.
So when this episode drops, the following weekend, the fart queen herself and I will be in Cincinnati. For what you're asking?
Let's go.
We're going for Horror Hound weekend.
Are you bringing your hounds with you?
Oh yeah,
Are we bringing what?
Your hounds?
Hounds.
Ow.
Hounds of Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be at Horror Hound hanging out with Old Man Brad, regular to the show. But we are stoked because there are a ton of people since the last time we've actually talked about the convention that have been announced.
So many.
That we get texts just about every day in all caps with pictures from Anna
Guys,
Look, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
literally dying.
yes, dying. A bunch of G's. Yeah, Galen Ross and Scott Reiniger from Dawn of the Dead are going to be there, and I cannot believe I get to meet them because then I've met everybody except Flyboy, but he passed away.
Yeah.
So, and then like all the Scream guys are going to be there.
Mhm.
Machete.
Machete, Danny fucking Trejo. And
Yeah.
then the American Werewolf in London guys, David Naughton and
Oh,
Griffin
who?
Dunn. I can't wait to meet them.
Yeah, I
D
heard David
Wallace.
Naughton's actually super cool and super
Really?
chill
That's good. I'm glad.
in person, so that's gonna be exciting for you
Awesome.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
We're gonna miss you,
like,
big or little D.
I know I'm gonna miss you guys too, but it's all right. You guys will fill up that fun void without me being
And
there.
then little D's gonna be filling in the fun void for me at the end of April when the
Yes.
fellas, where y'all going
Yes.
next?
Salem Horror Fest, and I'm so excited for
Salem.
that. And as of right now, we are part of the official sponsors of that as well. So you'll be seeing our logo everywhere.
yeah.
It's gonna be a blast. As you know, Anna and Big Dan know what it's like since they came last year. I'm only expecting this year to be more amplified of what we saw last year. So we'll see. I'm excited. No real big guests or anybody like that really announced other than Mick Garris, which is really cool. He's going to be the opening night
Yeah, that'll be
announcer,
awesome.
and they're showing Sleepwalkers as
Mhm.
well. If you guys haven't seen that, that's going to be really cool to see on an actual big screen. I'm really amped for that, and yeah, I gotta wait to see what's going to be playing there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna
we
be
also
great.
have press passes for Horror Hound too. We got approved for those, which tickled me.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's one
right.
thing that I want to say that this show, outside of, everybody listening and everybody who's been supporting this, one thing that's allowing us to essentially amplify our experiences for things we already love is being able to be approved for things like that and to share more with you guys about those experiences, I think is so fucking cool.
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Like we're gonna watch a bunch of movies within the span of 2 months, and you're gonna see all about it on the social medias from Anna and I from at Horrorhound, and then from Dustin and I from Salem. So it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're all
Uh,
gonna age like 20 years from the
yeah,
lack
Yeah,
of sleep.
I know.
yeah, yeah. But my birthday month keeps trucking. Should I say what we're doing next?
Yeah, I vote yes.
It's up to you. I don't care.
Anna, what do you vote?
Just said I don't care. It's up to you.
Oh, please say yes or no.
Just tell them.
Okay, there's a yes. All right. One would say this movie fucks. And does he fuck? He sure does.
Am I the movie?
Yeah, it's Little D the movie.
Ah!
Little
Yeah.
D. No, this is the little D. It grows.
Grower, not a shower.
Uh,
Everyone here knows my love of cryptids and found footage. So a couple years ago, there was a movie that came out that had both at the same time, and
yeah,
that is Anthony Cousins' Frogman.
I'm
So
excited, dude. I'm excited.
Frogman. I've never seen it.
Frogman,
I
it's a banger.
think we did I think an essential pick on it, didn't
We
we?
did, yeah.
So this is gonna be
Very,
fun to
very small talk about it.
yeah. So this is gonna be extremely fun to dive
Yeah,
in.
Small.
Poquito.
Small.
Small.
Little D size conversation.
Yeah, just give it some time, guys. You rub it right and it'll
All
grow.
right, all right, all right.
Where's the fan?
Anna, what do you got going on over at Give Me Back?
Well, since the last time we spoke, because we actually recorded we had everything happening on the anniversary special, but we didn't really promote anything then besides Creeporama. Lots have changed on Give Me Back, and it's now not Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies. It is now Give Me Back the podcast, and it is now genre free. It's not just action and horror. Um, Charlie and Pete and Mickey for right now are going to be doing one episode of Give Me Back a Month, Give Me Back My, and it will be action, comedy, random movies that have nostalgia for Charlie and Pete. B Action is still hanging around, and where they put the B back in action. Charlie, Mickey, and Big Duh are now filling in 2 spots on Tuesdays a month, the second Tuesday and the fourth Tuesday, which left an opening for week 3 of the month. So good old Pete and I have decided to start our own show, and it is called After Our Cinema Review with Anna and Pete, or Ah Crap for short. And it's in the vein of
What?
that was all Pete. That was all Pete. It's technically after hours.
It sounds like a fucking Pete
He nailed
analogy.
it.
Yeah, dude.
I love that. That's so
It's
funny.
technically just like after hours cinema, but if you want to give it like the full government name, that's what it is. But it's like in the vein of late night. Like think late night shows, late night movies you find flipping when you can't find anything to watch that's showing on IFC, HBO, all TNT, like TBS, all those old channels, back in the day when you're flipping through cable. You'd go through the guide and see what was on. That's kind of what we're sticking with After Hours. So it'll be a once a month show, the third week of the month. On months that have an extra week, Charlie has something planned for that. And Pete and I kick our show off actually when this comes out. It'll come out tomorrow, and it's my pick the first month with Mulholland Drive, David Lynch masterpiece. Excited for you to watch it. It'll be, or listening and watch it actually. It'll be on the Give Me Back My feed, so it'll just pop up on there. Go follow them. And we also have our own Instagram, After Hours Cinema _. Go follow us. I think that's all. I think that's all. I'm tired of talking.
Oh yeah.
Big Duh.
That just you saying going through like the TV guide just gave me flashbacks of getting the TV guide books.
Oh yeah.
Like, what's playing this one? Holy shit.
I'll give you all a little teaser. That's what we're going to incorporate for our like coming soon reel. Instead of doing a like a movie trailer, I'm going to try to make a TV guide cover for whatever movie we're reviewing, and try to animate it and make it like fly in, open up, and then like have the words type up on the screen, a description of the movie.
There you go.
Close and fly out. So yeah.
I want to comment on the Give Me Back stuff. I think that's a smart move, like for them to and yourself to widen the gap. I think that's just going to be fun for everybody, including listeners. Be like, oh shit, it could literally be anything. Now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's still action.
Go.
Yeah, there's still action around with the action. Pete and I still love horror movies. Horror and action are still on the table on Give Me Back My, but it just won't be just stuck to those. So I think it'll give people who've listened for 5 years now, a nice change of pace. Same hosts.
It's also going to give them a lot more freedom to be like, I can literally do anything now. So like,
exactly.
I love that. That's great.
Get out of a little bit of a rut. I feel like everybody has been in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
Big Duh. I think I covered the B action side of things, except for what movie. It's still Mickey's March Madness.
Yes, Mickey's March Madness.
I talk so much, I can't talk anymore. I'm done. No.
She's like, "Where's my vape?"
My brain's talking. My brain's working faster than my mouth.
Over on B Action, we are in the middle of Mickey's March Madness, and by the time this episode comes out, we will have put out the episode for Best of the Best. Duh. So, banger fucking movie. Duh. And with Mickey's March Madness, we gave Mickey the authority to do 4 movies instead of 2. So, after this episode drops, we'll have The Condemned come out with Stone Cold. What? I said Stone Cold. What?
He cracks me up on social media, dude.
He's so fucking funny, dude.
He's a gem.
Over on Flicks and Friends, when this episode drops, we will have put out 89's Arena. One of my absolute favorite Steve Wang movies. If you have not seen Arena, it is it's Empire movie before they went bankrupt because it was that
Yeah.
then Robot Jocks. Um,
Oh shit.
yeah, but Arena is this dude goes up and he's up in space and he's in this big area, but he's a prized fighter from Earth, and he enters into this contest to become the galaxy's champion. And these monsters that Steve Wang creates, Steve Wang was part of the Monster Squad. He's part of
Mhm.
Alien, Predator, Guyver, all that stuff. These monster costumes that he makes in that movie are phenomenal.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that just
Yeah,
like brought me back.
yeah, it's
Wow.
good. But all right, Dustin, what do we gotta do to get out of here, man?
Well, as alluded, previous episode, we have essentially hit our 5 year mark, or this week, as this is coming out, the Friday you guys will actually be at Horror Hound will mark the 5 years of the show. And I want to say, just kind of, I guess, talk about that episode a little bit in case if it came off a little rough for anybody. It was just, I don't want to say that it was like a therapy episode or anything like that because there was a lot of good shit talked about. But there's a lot of things that I felt like not just me, but I think even maybe the both of you were feeling like we should just kind of just talk about some of the stuff
Air out the laundry,
that has
baby.
happened, so that way we can really push through and really feel like we're moving along and not being stuck in whatever it was that we or myself kind of felt like we were stuck in. So go ahead and listen to that episode. You might be surprised by some of the stuff that was said if you haven't listened to it. But don't let that alarm you at all. We are still here doing exactly the same shit we have been doing, plus more. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported the show for 5 years or for 5 minutes. It's been a real blast, and to have both of you on board has really, amplified things over here. The conversations have been way better. The picks have been way better. A lot more diverse. Because if it was still
The
me,
the
just
monsters.
if it was still me making all the movie picks, I think I probably would have ran out. But yeah, it's just been a blast, and thank you seriously to everybody who's been supporting the show, however you've been supporting it. And that leads on over to the Wednesday segments that have been coming out on Patreon, which you can sign up for $2 a month,
$2,
$2,
Bob.
Bob.
where I have my other side show kind of going on, Out of the Basket with Little D, where I cover a random thing that I pull out of a basket every Wednesday that gets dropped, and every Friday I put out on social what that topic will be. So those have been really, really fun. I think the last one would have been of Lizzie Borden of their album Visualize and kind of talking about some of their other stuff. Not a very long episode, but still really, really fun. And then other than that, if you guys can't support us on Patreon, that is okay because we are also on all audio and video platforms, mainly YouTube for video, and audio is Apple, Spotify, and anywhere else. I don't know where else we're listed, but sometimes when I go
YouTube
on
music,
YouTube Music, so yeah, so you get
There
it
you go.
both on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Spotify.
Yeah, there
Um,
you go.
I don't know, there's so many things that always pop up at the bottom of the creators section for podcasts where we're on them. I didn't even know that was a fucking site. But anyway, thank you guys for being here and supporting us and just listening to us goof off for an hour, hour and a half every week. It means a lot. And I think on that, we're gonna let everybody go and don't get eaten by a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Nope. Bye.
All right, bye
Later.
guys.